Here I am with my nice pint of peated dark ale that I brew myself, and a little bit of the Grozyme I just bought. Get rid of some of the ick that I got on some of my roots. Let's go over to the grow room. It's been about 19 or 12 days, sorry, since I've updated. As you can see, my grow room has kind of taken off a little bit here. The tomatoes seem to be doing quite well. We'll start over here with the deep water culture. It's running at about 800 ppm, 5.8 on the pH meter. Looks like solution is sitting at just under 20 degrees, 66, 67. A couple of nice bell peppers that don't look too bad. Tomatoes are starting to get in the way of everything. And we got a couple of basil, one alpine strawberry, another alpine strawberry, seem to be doing quite well, and one cucumber in the deep water culture. It's the one that I've had the problem with. And if you take a look here, you can see that the roots are pretty brown. They're already starting to get a little bit lighter at the bottom there, where the Grozyme's already started to munch away at that gunk. I had a little problems because my reservoir was getting a little bit warm, like 75, and it was letting light in, so as you can see, I've wrapped my whole deep water culture and my ebb and flow in visqueen plastic to keep all the light out. And now we're cooler off. We're a little bit cooler. It's fall now, so we're sitting around 21, 22, 23 degrees in here, and about 50 to 55% relative humidity. Yeah, and as you can see here, now that I've totally let me see if I can get this open. Now that I've totally cleaned this out, you can see there's no algae growing on the sides or anything, and that Grozyme has just got this nice bubbly, fizzy, kind of Alka-Seltzer-y sounding action going on, so it's hopefully it works. I just put it in today, so give it a week or so and see what happens. I don't know if it can cure the problem or if it's just meant to stop the problem from the start, but we'll see. And over in this mess of green here, we have 3 tomato plants that were the cuttings that I took from outside. They're a cherry tomato. I'm not sure exactly what they are. You can see lots of blossoms on there. I've been getting in with my fingers and flicking them around a little bit to let the pollen loose on them. You can see there's some nice ones right there. And lo and behold, if I can get in here nice, you can see that there's a couple of tomatoes starting on this guy. There's a couple more hidden in behind there. And this guy over here, I believe, has a couple of tomatoes too. Oh, you can kind of see one down through there. And they're growing like stink. Still got a little bit of light yellow on the leaves, but those are older leaves, and I don't really think it's all the new growth up here looks pretty decent. And they're going crazy, and this is on the old ebb and flow, and if I can very carefully reach in and take a look, and we can lift this up, you can see that the roots are nice and white. And they're growing quite nice. If you can take a look at the bottom there, dripping. It looks really good. They seem to be doing quite well. Oh, as I break a branch. Oh well, that's the way it goes. It's getting a little hairy in here. So, yeah, and then over here on these guys, we have a couple of the cucumbers. Under all these tomatoes, 1. There's another one down there, 2. And this guy over here, 3. And they seem to be doing quite well also. I'm keeping this one at about 1,000 ppm. And same thing, 5.8, 5.9, 6.0 on the pH meter. Still running the 400 watt metal halide. Getting tomatoes now, and I'm still using the Grow and CalMag, equal parts of both. And I haven't added any Growzyme to my ebb and flow because it's really expensive, and you know, if I don't need it yet, the roots look really good on those plants. So yeah, so everything seems to be going good. This is just an update to let you know how we're doing. 12 days after my last video, things seem to be going well. I haven't killed anything yet. And stay tuned too, because I got a whole bunch of chili peppers that are just starting to sprout, and I'm going to be getting those in here pretty soon too. I might try and very carefully move those tomatoes into a deep water culture and use my ebb and flow for just peppers. But we'll see how that goes. Those tomatoes are pretty fragile, and you know, just reaching in there, I broke a branch off, so who knows. They might be just stuck there. I just like to get them out of the ebb and flow because the ebb and flow is so tall, as you can see right there. If I can get those in deep water culture, they'll come down to about halfway here, and give the tomatoes a lot more room to grow up in the grow room. Yeah. Alright, well, that's it for now, and we'll have another video again pretty soon. Alright, cheers, keep growing.